Hello, lovely budgeters. Today is where we find out where the money comes from. So stay tuned. All right, budgeters. Today is where we find out where we get the money to stuff our wallets and our savings challenges and our 1 month ahead, all of those things. So if this is the first time to my channel, I am Jai, and I've been on a journey for over a year, and I am on a journey to become debt-free and live a more stress-free lifestyle. I do have debt that I am working on. I do have a huge loan that I consolidated all of my credit cards to, so that way I can save on interest. The APR for this loan, I had 4 credit cards, and the APR for this loan is less than all of the APRs for my credit cards, as well as the APR for that loan. So even though this loan is in conjunction higher amount and added a year of payments, because I consolidated it to one payment, I am going to be making extra payments, therefore taking off that extra year of payments that need to be made, and therefore saving so much more on interest. And then with my credit cards being paid off, if I use them, I pay them with before interest hits on the statements. So let's say I go to a place that doesn't take cash, or it's just a large amount that I don't want to carry that much cash with me, so I pay with a credit card, then I will take the money out of my wallet and or pay with my spending buffer, and then I won't have that interest. So as long as we're all caught up and that is still the process, we don't collect any new debt or any new interest. I hope that makes sense. So because I'm a zero-based budgeter, what that actually means as well is that any dollar that I bring in actually has a job and a place to go, whether it be into my buffer account, goes into my billing account, checking or savings. So the checking portion is where my bills come out for that week. We're on a weekly budgeting basis, so from Friday to Thursday we budget. We get paid on Friday. We budget anything we're going to spend from that Friday to Thursday. So today is the 22nd of November, and we're budgeting for anything we're going to spend between today and Thursday, the 27th, I believe is what it is. Let's get our calendar so we know exactly what we're talking about. And you can see here I've already prepped everything, and if you guys want me to go more into depth, let me know. But oh, it's actually the 28th, so 22nd through the 28th. Thanksgiving. How many of you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? All of us? Yes, I know. I usually like to eat Chinese food on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's if I'm not celebrating with family. I don't know why, that's my go-to. Me and my husband, that's what we do. Tell me what you guys do. So since we budget that excuse me, since we budget that way, you can see here the bills that are due were or are. So let's go ahead and just jump into bills. Okay, so the bills that are due are YouTube, and this money, so I don't have to go to the bank a bunch of times, is in the bank account already. So with my paycheck that I got paid today, I already split it up into savings for 1 month ahead, which is bills here, and or savings for the rest of the month of November, which is nothing because, excuse me, because we actually get paid again on the 29th of November. And you can see that we don't have any bills after the 28th. So basically all of our November bills are in our checking account right now for it to be withdrawn. So this $20 was a placeholder and it was already in the bank, so we're taking that out, and we're going to use this $5 for cash stuffing. Disney should be $16. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. And that actually is supposed to come out on the 23rd, I think. And it already came out, guys. A lot of this stuff came out this morning. So I think I'm going to have to just like up the day next year or next month, because I don't want it to be late again. And so if it throws off my stuffing a little bit, I much rather be safe than sorry. Because what if I didn't get, for some reason, what if I didn't get my paycheck till like 10 o'clock or something like that? I don't keep a lot of money in the checking part. I keep it all in the savings and then move it out. So I wasn't prepared with that stuff coming out today. So yeah, $6 for Hulu, $34 for Netflix, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 34, and $3.70. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70 for insurance. All of that is saved into the account in the checking portion right now, so that way we can pay all of November's bills. And then you can see placeholders in here already for these. These are for December, and that's what we have saved in the bank already. So what we have saved in the bank is represented in our binder with prop bills. And the reason why I'm doing that again is to limit my trips to the bank, 1, 2, limit the amount of cash I have in the home again. So sometimes when I am a shopaholic and this is why, one of the reasons why zero-based budgeting works for me, because if I know that my money is penciled for items, I won't spend it on other things, wants that are justified as, oh, I needed that, you know, new sweater, I needed that cute pillow, those types of things. So if, for me personally, cash stuffing has helped me, because if I don't have it in my cash binder, I can't buy things, and it helps me save towards things and then determine, do I really want it? And then with me having the channel, you guys really do keep me accountable. So if I have to have a quote-unquote excuse of why I bought that, then I'm not going to buy it, because then I have to explain it to you guys. We're very honest on my channel. I do tell you guys exactly what I spend. If I go over, I did buy a bunch of home things in October, which we spent so much money on. We had a couple of emergencies where we had to empty out our savings, and I was very honest with you guys, and we're working through that stuff together. So, okay. So now that we have these funds, let me go ahead and get these together, and I'll be back. All right, let's see how much we collected for stuffing for our Scary Saturday Savings series and our Sweet Dreams binder series. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's 300, 2, 4, 6, 8, 380, 390, 200, 400, 410, 420, 1, 2, 3, 430, 431. Okay, not a bad stuffing. If you divide that, that's what, 2 16 and 215. So 215 in one binder, 216 in another. That's pretty good stuffings for our upcoming videos. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so next let's go over what this is. So in my account from my paycheck, I moved over $752, and I will put that screenshot here. Okay, again, we are very honest on my channel. So what this was this was part of my paycheck of the bills minus the bills that are due and coming out and all of those. And so this is $752. So 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 7, 7, 20, 730, 740, 745, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51, and 2. 752. And this is what we're going to put in for our bill. For our bills, and we used to have a little tracker, and I got a little bit behind on things, and I really haven't been spending on Etsy. Forgive me, guys, but I wanted to get back in. I wanted my sinking funds to grow, so I really have been saving my allowance to buy things on Etsy, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. And these are the trackers I used to use would spell it out, and maybe I'm going to add things on here next time of how much it is and those types of things. When is it due? So this is our big loan, and it's due on the 1st of every month, and it's $395. We already have $395 in here stuffed, and we already have it in the bank. Next is our RV rent. So we have a tiny house that we rent. We put on some land, and my mom is currently taking care of it with all of our fur babies there. So that is $600. We have $600 saved for that. We also save for the electricity. It's about $100. So that's what we have saved. We have electric and apartment fees for the apartment that we live in, me and my husband. We do finally live together. If you've been following my channel for a while, we hadn't lived together for a couple of years, guys. And so we have lived together for now 8 months. And so going on a year. Very exciting, and I'm still loving every minute of it. Okay, so for our apartment electric and fees, we save $200, and we have $200 saved in there. Okay, this is our first one that we haven't saved fully, and this one is our storage. And our storage is, because we have the tiny house, not everything fits in the apartment, nor did I want to bring everything here when it wasn't going to be my forever home. We kept some stuff in the storage, and we don't want to put in the tiny house. This needs to be 206. So we're going to go ahead and take these 250s just in case we need change later. So that's 1 and 2. And aren't these so lovely? These are from the Still Trying Mama Joe, and this one is from Sweet and Sassy Budgets. Love it, love it, love it. $200 there, and then we need $6. So let's go ahead and put 6. So let's see, 5 and 6. Okay, so there we go. That's 206, and now we have all the money saved for our lockaway storage. And all of these come out on the 1st, guys, which is why I love to continue to do the month ahead, because we have so many bills coming out on the 1st. Okay, our Prime credit card, we have paid off in full, guys, but I do have some of the streaming services coming out of there still because it's with the Prime account. So Paramount Pictures or Paramount Plus or whatever. So it's $9, and that's what I have in there. Okay, my husband's blazer is $516, and we currently have $300 saved. So we're going to go ahead and put 5, and let's do 16, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's go ahead and turn in this pen. It's a good thing about prop bills, guys. We don't have to run to the bank. We don't have to try to make change. We just turn it in over here. And now we have 2 5s. And you might say, like, why don't I just have all the bills out here? I like to pull only the bills, the amount that I have, because I don't want, it can get kind of confusing with prop bills. And I want to make sure I'm not putting in funds that I don't actually have. Any questions about that? Put it in the comments section. I'll be happy to talk to you guys. All right, so next is our T-Mobile bill, and we've been averaging $260, guys. So instead of putting $290, let's go ahead and put $260. Hopefully, 50. Okay, let's take this 20 back. We're going to get 2 10s, and hopefully we can keep it that low. And I don't know why it went down that much, but hey, $20 is $20, $30 is $30. That's another bill, right? So okay, so we're saving $260 for our mobile. Okay, Google, we need $6. 1 2 3 4 5. Ugh. Okay, let's just go ahead and do, no, we like ones for this one. And the reason why we like ones is because it comes out 2 separate times, so it's easier for us to just pull it. Okay, 1 2. Is that right? Oh no, I don't know if I grabbed 5 or not. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys, I had to stop and watch my video. So we had 5 ones, 1 2 3 4 5, and we turned in a 5, and so we got 5 more ones. Okay, I again wanted to make sure that we were correctly representing what we have. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. I know I could have probably just been okay with stuffing. It would have been like $1 or 2 off, but I'm not okay with being off, because if you let one time slide like that, then what's the whole point, right? Okay, Peacock. Let me see. I'm usually pretty good about knowing how much I'm supposed to put in here. $16. Okay. So let's go ahead and do 20. Okay. 10 to 5. Change $1.20. So $15 and $16. Okay. And you might ask why we have so many different streaming services. Me and my husband love to watch different genres of movies and shows, and we don't have cable, so that you can see that there's no hefty cable bill, there's no internet bill. So all of our streaming services, we get internet included at the RV as well as the apartment. That's what some of the fees are for. It's like $12 for the apartment fees and to have internet. And so it's easier for us to have the streaming services, all of these, so that way both our apartment and the country tiny home has the streaming services. Otherwise, we would be paying for cable in both places, and you're looking at, I don't know, I haven't paid for cable in years, so let's say it's $100, that's $200, rather than me having streaming services, which are about $65. So yes, it does sound kind of high for streaming services at $65, but in the long run, it is low for 2 households. Okay. And our YouTube, we do pay for premium because I like to support all our fellow budgeters, and our fellow budgeters have channels. And if you're watching and you don't you skip the commercials. So like, let's say you don't have premium and you're watching my video, in order for the watch hours to be counted, and if you're monetized, in order for you to get money, you can't skip the ads. And I don't know if that's just the one at the beginning or the one in the middle, whatever. You can't skip the ads or they don't get any of that stuff. I think, or something like that. One of my first YouTube channels that I watched, she said, you know, if you do want to support us, go ahead and get YouTube Premium. You don't have to watch the commercials, but we get credited when you watch videos. And so I got Premium ever since that. Then I went online and it's $25, I believe. Yes, $25, and this is because it's for me and my husband to have Premium. So it's like a household premium, and we don't have to watch commercials. I can support. I feel like if I'm just watching or putting y'all's playlist on there, that you guys are getting my support, because everyone works so hard. If you're in the budgeting community, like, you guys work so hard and you're so supportive of me, I want us to be supportive back. Okay, Disney is $16. So let's see. We're having to break these 20s. Okay, let's see. 20? $15.20. There we go. I don't know why. It's because everything's like $16. $16 here, $16 there. Okay, 10, 15, and 16. There we go. All right. Hulu is $6. Go. Netflix is $35. Is it 35? 34. Okay. 20, 30, 31. Let me go ahead and break this 20 again. Okay, so 31, 2, 3, and 4. It's 34. Okay, and last but not least, it's Geico. Geico is $370. And we only have 100, 150, 60, 65, 66, 67. 167. That means we need 203. And I'm going to use an IOU amount because this is the only one we have left to fund. And we need $203. And then, guys, we are completely funded for December bills. So we are $203 shy of being 1 month ahead on the 22nd of the month with one more paycheck. So how awesome is that? I know stuffing for bills is not very exciting. It's also not exciting when you don't see cash. A lot of people just like cash instead of prop bills and won't necessarily love this stuffing. But for me, for this, amazing. I love it so much. Can't tell you how excited I am that we have still one more. Yes, it's a magic month, and so this should be all the way filled already. But guys, $203 shy on some hefty bills, and still being able to stuff our commitments. Super grateful. Super grateful. Okay, next, beautiful budgeters. This is the weekly recap. We go over our spending from this past Friday to the Thursday before this Friday. So today is the 22nd, so we're going to do the 17th through the 21st. Well, it should be the 15th, but we didn't spend any money on the 15th and 16th. Wow, I know. So on the 17th, we went grocery shopping and we spent $68.24 at Winco. It's a local grocery store. We also spent $12.61 at Sam's. The total was actually $60.26, and the reason we only spent $12 is because I had Sam's cash and I had a gift card. So lucky for us, $12.61. That really helped with our budget this week. We did dine out quite a bit. We are living the bachelor life. We don't have our babies with us. If you're new to my channel, I have four fur babies, and for some reason, since they're in the country visiting their grandmother, my mom, we live like we are childless, and so we eat out all the time. I have no idea what the correlation is with us not having the dogs here, but we're going out all the time. So we went to Burger King. Well, my husband went to Burger King and bought a meal, and that was $17.30, and I went to Jersey Mike's and bought a sandwich, and that was $11.64. On that day, I also had a meeting, and I put it under groceries, but it was snacks, so like a drink and chips or something and for $8.39 at the hotel that we were staying at for the conference. My husband had to do car maintenance, do an oil change, and that was $122.66. I know, but it's okay. We have the funds. We paid it back already. So we also, the next night, I had training again. So we dined out, and that was $17.56. I also put gas in the car, and earlier that day, I bought snacks, and so did my husband. So my husband bought snacks, $8.42. I bought snacks at the training, $10.58. Next night, we dined out. I dined out for lunch, and I didn't have any lunch money, so I had to use our dining out funds. And the reason why I didn't have any lunch money is because I had to send my mom money for the dogs. So took away my lunch money. I figured it even out because we didn't stuff any money for the dogs. So there we go. We also went out that night and we went to Houlihan's. My husband had a couple of drinks. I had a 3-course meal, and that came out to $87.66. So one of our highest ones. It's fine. We won't do it again. We're gonna do it again because we have reservations at a really expensive restaurant this upcoming Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and it's a really hard restaurant to get into, but we haven't been doing our brunch, so I'm okay with it. Next is, I kind of messed up on our receipts, but my husband had to get his medication. It was $43.45. So that's everything that we spent for the week. So our total is groceries, $115.26. So we did go over $15.26 because we only budgeted $100. Dining out, it says $87.66, but that is incorrect because that is only one dining out experience. Okay, let's take plus 17. Okay, I know this is so messy and it's probably unpleasing to the eye. I'm very sorry about that. I will get better at this whole process here. So dining out was $151.45 plus the groceries is $115.26 plus car maintenance $122.66 plus gas $20 plus medical $43.45. That brings our total spending for the week $452.82. not entirely bad. It has decreased since last week, which was $544.79. We were trying to stay around 300 this week, but with that car maintenance, it did take us over our budgeted, what we wanted to stay around. But if you can see, week after week, we are improving with our funds. Even if we're paying with credit card or cash, our expenses are going down, and that is our goal. That is our goal for spending and being truthful and honest with you guys, that and transparent. So that is the goal for us, to, yes, be able to still do things that we need to do and want to do, but to spend less, and that way we can save more. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this recap. Okay, next let's look at our personal binder. Okay. Oh, let's do our personal binder first. Okay, so we do have $600 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is usually what we put in here. It is broken up into different categories, that kind of stuff, but because I'm not going to the bank, I have limited funds. But I am going to try my hardest to limit how much we're putting in here. So if you were here with me last week, then you saw that I only put $280 in here, guys. $280. Now, we did use our credit card for some stuff, but not much, and we've already paid off the credit card. So that's why I have a little bit less to stuff as well, but for my paycheck. But it's because, like I said, I don't want any debt. If I wasn't able to use the funds here, I want to be able to use the credit card and pay off the credit card as soon as we get paid. So for date night, we didn't put anything in here. For dining out, because we were going to use date night and dining out together, we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52 left for date night. That means we spent $48, and we are going to go ahead and put $100 back in for date night and dining out for this upcoming week. Okay, for gas, we put $40 in here, and we put $40 and we only have 20, so that means we need $40 to put back in here. So we're going to go ahead and take 20 from here, just because I can't break this. So once this reaches 100, I'll put 100 from this way. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope so. And I was told that you're not supposed to say, does that make sense? It's condescending. So I'm sorry if you guys felt offended when I said that. Just trying to make sure you guys don't have any questions, and if you do, put them in the comments for me. Groceries, we put $100, I believe, and we have been putting $200 per month or per week, and we have $9 left. So I am super excited for that, because that, I mean, for our grocery bill to be cut in half, amazing. What I was trying to do was the pantry challenge. Anything we have here in the house, we will make, and yeah, so that's definitely what we're trying to do. Okay, household, $20. We're gonna go ahead and keep that in here, only because, like I said, all of this is gonna go into our rollover, so I don't have change. That's what we're going to keep for the $20. Is that what household is supposed to have? Hold on. I think so. We're just going to keep it. We're going to say household 20 just in case. Personal has 10. We're going to keep that in there. So far that's 30. Let's just put this 100 here. 30. Because we know it's supposed to be there. Okay, we're not putting anything for pet care because we're sending my mom digital funds. She has all 4 of my fur babies. Medical, we need 10. So that's 40 now out of the 100. Okay. Miscellaneous should be 20. So let's take this 10 out and put 20. All right, hubby gets $25. So let's see. Oh, is that going to be 95? 70, 80. No, it should be 105. I don't know. So 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, 105. Guys, I don't know why that's so hard for me sometimes. Okay, so there's our change there. We're going to give hubby $105. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And hubby and myself and birthday, these are just our spending funds. Birthday kind of coincides with gifts sometimes, but we do have 2 birthdays in December that I'm trying to save up for. Okay, I get 25 as well, so 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's go ahead and just do the 25. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll consolidate this in a minute. Because if you have a YouTube channel, or you you know the pain that as soon as we hit record, all of a sudden you cannot do basic math. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. That's 100 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 110. All right. And then we're trying to do 25 a week. We were $5 short last time. So we are going to go ahead and take out our 20 here. And we are going to put in this 50. All right, guys. So there we go. We stuffed less than the 600 in there that we needed. And this is our rollover. So let me remind you what we are doing for the rollover, and this is going to be super exciting. There we go. What do we do with our rollover funds? We put our money in here. Yes, this is what we do. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm trying to say. So this is what we do with the rollover money. We put it all in here in the $100 or in the 100 envelope challenge. We have stuffed 19, 93, we've stuffed 100, and we stuffed 75 already. So in order for us to make sure that we have change for our other stuffings, this is what we're going to do. We are going to stuff 100 in this 99. So we have a 99 and we have a 1, and they're really hard to see. I apologize. I'm not going to use the black anymore. But there we go. So there's our 100. And maybe I should tape them together, I guess. So there's our 100 for that one. And then here's 98 and 2. Okay, so next is, let's see. Here's 3, and so we should do 6 for this one. And the reason why, because that would be 25. And do we have a, yeah, we do have a 5. So 25. And then we're going to just try to make sure that all of these are like the biggest bills possible. And then we can take all this change because we do have another, we have hundreds. So let me work on that, and I'm going to fast forward and put some music. So hopefully you enjoy, because this might take me a minute to get through. Okay guys, 19 plus 6, that's 25, that's 2, and 75, we're going to take that out, and so that's all 100. Take all 100, and then take out 100 here, we're going to do 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay, the number is there. Okay, 93, so number here. Okay, and then we're going to do 7. This one's 7, we do, about 7 there. Okay. So let's put them on. So 97 plus 3 is 100. Okay, and last but not least, we have $28. So let's go ahead and find, do we have 28 available? We do. Here we go. Oh, that's a pretty one. Love that one. Okay, 28. All right, guys, there we go. Now we have all of these stuffed, and this would probably be the first time I'm ever going to do this, is count how much we have, because otherwise you're not supposed to know. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 28. So 628 in here already. Does anyone know how much this challenge is supposed to be? Let me know if you in the comments know. But there we go. There's that. And now let's do our change. Guys, today is the last week for this change challenge. What? I cannot believe it. We have been doing this for a year. We're a week shy of a year for some reason. I don't know. Maybe because of the extra weeks. I don't know. Maybe I stuffed 2 in 1 week. I missed a couple, so I kept on putting 0 and that kind of stuff. But anyways, we've been saving our change. We were saving it in our first piggy bank called Senior Saves a Lot. And he was able to save $305.11. After him, we'll count out how much we saved, and then we'll what we successfully saved for the year in change. And this isn't the only the change challenge I do. My billing account has a buffer, and the way it has a buffer is if my bill is $21.92, 2 cents gets put into, and $21.92 is pulled for that bill, then the 2 cents gets put into my savings. So that's how I'm able to have a buffer, stay. It helped with 1 month ahead too. Those little bit of change really do add up, guys. So let me count this and I'll be right back. Okay, so $2.96 is what I counted. Hopefully that's right. I'm using my lovely stitch pen again. Thank you, Erica over at Black and Blue. We love you. $2.96. Okay. And these are all by Drip by E as well. She has her own website. Please go visit her, guys. I love all of her products. I have her binder, I have her envelopes. She comes out with the best things, as well as, I mean, there is no one better at blinging things. And like, look at the detail of this pen. Like, how does she get the character so right on? Like, I don't understand. She's so talented. It's low-key jelly. You can tell my age by my slang words, right? Okay, so yes, I am jelly because she's so super talented and such a lovely person. Okay, so now we have saved $26 even. That is crazy. To have it even, crazy. So total savings, $305.11 is what we turned in. Guys, by saving our change all year long, we would have had, if we could have waited to turn in the change, $331.11. Super crazy. Thank you so much, Madeline, over at Madeline Budgets, for this incredible digital download. I was able to put it on cardstock and have it for my entire year. Now we are gonna do the unicorn challenge. So let's see how much that changes and that saves, and also how long it takes us. Okay, guys. All right, lovely budgeters, that is where the funds come from, where it goes, and how we are going through our journey to become debt free. So we should have saw weekly recap, bill stuffing, bill unstuffing, personal wallet stuffing, and change savings. If I didn't put all those videos all together, it's because it dragged on way too long, and I wanted to split it up for you guys because I know your time is precious and spending your time with me is appreciated. You are loved, you're appreciated. I will see you in the next video. Bye.